Hey fam, and welcome to the Chrissy Pips Crypto Beginner's Guide. This is video 1 in this 25 video series. Now today's video is an introduction to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. In this video, I'll provide you a high-level overview of Bitcoin, altcoins, stablecoins, as well as some of the advantages and disadvantages of cryptocurrency. I'm even going to break things down into simple layman's terms so that it's easy for you to understand. Now, as always, if you're here, you're interested, so let's get into it. Now, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography to secure its transactions and control the creation of new units. Cryptocurrency operates independently of a central bank or government, and it's decentralized in most cases, meaning that it's not controlled by any single entity like a bank or a government. Now, in more simple terms, cryptocurrency is a kind of money that is only on the internet and it isn't controlled by any government or bank in most cases. It's like a digital version of gold that people can use to buy, sell, and trade things online. Now, what is blockchain technology? Well, the underlying technology that supports cryptocurrency is known as blockchain. A blockchain is a digital ledger of all transactions that is maintained across a network of computers. This network is secured through complex cryptographic algorithms, ensuring that once information is recorded in the blockchain, it cannot be altered, edited, modified, or changed. This makes blockchain useful for things like tracking money transactions, managing medical records, and even voting in elections because the information is safe and it can be trusted because it cannot be altered, edited, modified, or changed. Now, when people use, buy, or sell cryptocurrency, it's recorded in a digital ledger. The ledger makes sure that the transactions are safe, secure, and transparent. Now, in more simple terms, blockchain technology is like a big digital notebook that keeps track of things like money or important information. Each page in the notebook is called a block, and it contains that important information. Once a block is full, it's added to the chain of other blocks, and the whole chain is stored on a bunch of computers all over the world. This makes it very hard for anyone to change or cheat the information in the system, so it's safe and secure. Think of it like a secret club with a special notebook that only members can see and add to. And once something is added, it cannot be altered, edited, modified, or changed. And it's always kept safe and it's constantly being updated by those members. So, how does cryptocurrency work? It's important to understand how it works. Transactions in cryptocurrency are verified and processed through a consensus algorithm, meaning that multiple computers in the network must agree of the validity of a transaction before it can be added to the blockchain. This creates a secure and transparent record of all the transactions. Now, in more simple terms, a consensus algorithm is like a big agreement between all the computers in the world that are using that certain type of cryptocurrency. They all work together to make sure that all the transactions are fair and accurate, like a big digital checks and balances system. Now, when someone wants to make a transaction using cryptocurrency, their computer sends the request to all of the other computers on the network. The consensus algorithm then checks if the transaction is valid. It checks things like, does this person have enough cryptocurrency to complete the transaction? It checks for double spending. It does a proof of work check, and it also checks the blockchain's integrity to make sure that nothing's been tampered with. Once the transaction is verified, it's added to the blockchain, which is like a big digital notebook that keeps track of all the transactions. The consensus algorithm then makes sure that all the computers on the network have the same updated information in the blockchain. This way, everyone knows that the transaction is complete and accurate, and the blockchain remains secure. So, what is Bitcoin and why is it so important to the cryptocurrency space? Bitcoin is the first and most well-known cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin was invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin was the first decentralized cryptocurrency, and it remains the largest in terms of market capitalization and user base. Bitcoin operates on the same underlying technology as other cryptocurrencies, and it has been successful in attracting worldwide spread attention and adoption. The Genesis block of Bitcoin is the first block of the Bitcoin blockchain. It is the starting point and the foundation of the entire Bitcoin network. This block contains the first transaction ever made on the Bitcoin network, and it's considered to be the birth of Bitcoin. The Genesis block was mined January 3rd, 2009 by an unknown person or group of people using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. The contents of the Genesis block are hard-coded into Bitcoin software, making it a special and important part of the Bitcoin history. Bitcoin is available to anyone with an internet connection, making it a more accessible form of financial service for people in underbanked regions or countries with weak economies. Bitcoin has inspired many other cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects, which have built on its success and expanded its use case. Bitcoin's combination of decentralization, security, accessibility, and innovation has made it an important and influential part of the cryptocurrency space. Now let's answer the question, what are altcoins? In addition to Bitcoin, there are many other cryptocurrencies known as altcoins. Altcoins are alternative cryptocurrencies to Bitcoin that operate on the same principles as Bitcoin, but offer different features, benefits, and use cases. Some popular altcoins include Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple. Now, in more simple terms, altcoins are a type of cryptocurrency that are similar to Bitcoin. Just like how there are a bunch of different types of real-life money, there are also different types of digital money. Bitcoin was the first kind of cryptocurrency, but since then, many others have been created like Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, and thousands of others. These are all called altcoins because they are alternatives to Bitcoin. Now, altcoins work in a similar way to Bitcoin, but they each have their own unique feature and difference. Some people might prefer using a certain altcoin because it has a different way of doing things or because it has a special feature that they like to use. But just like with your real money, it's important to be careful and do your research before using any type of digital money, including altcoins. Now it's time for a question, okay? What's your understanding of altcoins? Head over to my Instagram Reels, and there's one about this specific question. Leave a comment there so that we can keep the conversation going. And since you're already going to be on Instagram, please consider following me over there, as well as subscribing to my YouTube channel for more content like this. I'm Chrissy Pips on all social media. Now, let's answer the question, what are stablecoins? Stablecoins are a type of cryptocurrency that are designed to maintain stability in their value, despite market fluctuations. They are created with the aim of providing a more stable alternative to other cryptocurrencies that can have volatile prices. Stablecoins achieve stability by being pegged to a real-world asset like the US dollar, or by using algorithms that control the supply of a coin in relationship to changes in demand. This makes them less subject to the price swings that can occur with other cryptocurrencies, making them a more reliable form of digital currency. Some popular stablecoins include USDC and DAI. Now, in more simple terms, stablecoins are meant to be a more stable form of cryptocurrency that people can use to store their money or make purchases without worrying too much about the value of their coins changing. Now, stablecoins are designed to stay the same value, even when the value of other cryptocurrencies goes up and down. They do this by being pegged to a real-world asset, like the US dollar, which helps to keep their values stable. It's important to keep in mind that there are different types of stablecoins and different ways to make them stable, and some might be more reliable than others. It's important to note that the stability of stablecoins can be affected by various factors, such as underlying assets or different mechanisms used to maintain stability. and they may be risky in using them. So just like with investing, it's important to research and understand the specifications and the use cases of those stablecoins before investing. Okay, now let's talk about the advantages of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency offers a bunch of different advantages over traditional forms of currency, and it includes things like lower transaction fees, increased security, and the ability to operate independently of governments and central banks, which is always a plus, especially during our current economic state worldwide. Now, additionally, cryptocurrency operates in a decentralized network in most cases, making it resistant to censorship and control by any single entity. Now, I'm going to give you my top 3 favorite advantages. Not to say that this is an all-inclusive list, but this is just my top 3 favorite advantages of crypto, right? So the first is privacy. Cryptocurrency transactions are private and secure because your personal information is kept safe like a secret code. You don't have to worry about giving out your personal information or having your money stolen. So I do like that aspect. Number 2 is convenience. Cryptocurrency is digital, so you can send and receive money anywhere in the world as long as you have access to the internet. That makes it easier and faster than using traditional money, which can take days or even weeks sometimes to be sent and received. The third thing is decentralization. Now, most cryptocurrency isn't controlled by any government or financial institution. Okay, there are quite a few that are somehow in the background, but do your research and you'll find the ones that are not, and you can kind of stick with those if you like. That's kind of what I do. But instead, they're run by a network of computers around the world, which makes it more democratic and less subject to manipulation or even corruption. So those are my top 3 favorite advantages, but we can't really talk about the advantages without talking about the disadvantages. So cryptocurrency has its limitations, including a lack of widespread acceptance, volatility, and the potential for security breaches. Additionally, the complexity of cryptocurrency can make it difficult for new users to understand and use. So these are my top 3. I'm not going to say favorite disadvantages, but the top 3 that I think are the most important to note here. Okay. These are the most notable. We'll say that. And I can't tell you the good without also telling you the bad. So here we go. Number 1 is complexity. Cryptocurrency can be complicated for some people to understand and use. It's not like traditional money, and it can take some time and effort to learn how it works and to get used to it. Number 2 is volatility. That's why earlier I mentioned stablecoins, and we'll be diving deeper into stablecoins and how to use them, how to research them further in the training. But listen, the value of cryptocurrency can change very quickly, and sometimes it can be very high one day and very low the next. This can make it a bit of a risky investment, and it's important to be careful and to do your research before investing in cryptocurrency. And like I said, knowing how to use stablecoins is extremely important, so I'm going to make sure I go over that. The third disadvantage is limited acceptance. Not all places accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment yet, so it may be harder to use it to buy everyday things. However, this is changing, and more places are starting to accept it as a form of payment. Now remember, it's important to keep in mind that there are both advantages and disadvantages to using digital money. Just like with real money, it's important to be careful and to do your research before using any type of cryptocurrencies. And again, understanding how to use stablecoins is extremely important. Do your research, talk to financial professionals, okay? Now, in conclusion, right? Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology are rapidly growing and evolving industries that the potential to revolutionize the way that we think about money and financial transactions is just, it's expanding, ever expanding, right? While there are both advantages and disadvantages to cryptocurrency, it is clear that this is a technology that will play a significant role in our future. So, learn, right? My biggest piece of advice for you, especially if you're watching the news, is to be skeptical. Get into the habit of doing your research to find out if the information that's being broadcast is based on fact and not just speculation or fear mongering or rhetoric, right? Also, remember that not all cryptocurrencies are 100% decentralized. But I go into decentralization in my course. I think it's like video 6. Now, attention to all aspiring cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Discover the world of cryptocurrency with my fully loaded video series. I've put together 25 informative and engaging educational videos. Everything that you need to know if you're looking to take a deep dive into the world of cryptocurrency. By the end of the video series, you'll be well versed in what crypto is, what it's used for, potential future applications of crypto. I've even included information on tokenomics and how to research projects before you even start investing. And the best part, the first 3 videos are free. So start your journey today and join the ranks of informed investors. Now for $99.97, you'll have access to all 25 videos and the knowledge you need to succeed in this exciting world of cryptocurrency investing. Now, this video series goes live March 1st, so don't miss out on this opportunity to join my community of crypto-savvy informed investors. Now, as always, thank you for watching the Introduction to Cryptocurrency and Blockchain Technology with me, Chrissy Pips. If you have any questions or you'd like to learn more about this exciting and rapidly growing asset class, you can email me at learningwithchrissy@chrissypips.com or just message me on Instagram. I'm at Chrissy Pips on all social media. Now, if you feel like this is going over your head, please consider becoming a student and joining my team. That's also an option that we can discuss when you send me your email or message, okay? Now, until next time, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video.